I want to briefly update the American people on a credible terrorist threat. Terrorist threat.
Are sick to death of you and the other terror mongers trying to frighten us into submission
Against our country. Last night and earlier today, our intelligence and law enforcement professionals working with our friends and allies identified 2 suspicious packages bound for the United States.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Initial examination of those packages has determined that they do apparently contain explosive material.
It may be the oldest trick in the political book, scare people into believing they are in danger.
We will continue to pursue additional protective measures for as long as it takes to ensure the safety and security of our citizens.
Turn the fabric of the nation inside out to hype terror.
I have also directed that we spare no effort in investigating the origins of these suspicious packages,
Hype terror.
and their connection to any additional terrorist plotting.
Hype terror.
Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, a terrorist group based in Yemen, continues to plan attacks against our homeland, our citizens, and our friends and allies.
Terrorism is still being sold to the public.
John Brennan, who you will be hearing from, spoke with President Saleh of Yemen today about the seriousness of this threat.
Less and less actual actual terror. Less and less actual terror. Less and less actual terror.
The events of the past 24 hours underscores the necessity of remaining vigilant against terrorism.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself.
As we obtain more information, we will keep the public fully informed.
Hype terror.
But at this stage, the American people should know that the counterterrorism professionals are taking this threat very seriously.
Hype terror.
And are taking all necessary and prudent steps to ensure our security.
Hype terror.
And the American people should be confident that we will not waver in our resolve to defeat Al-Qaeda and its affiliates and to root out violent extremism in all its forms.
Terrorism is still being sold to the public.
In order to push his own twisted political agenda and carry out his own personal vendetta against the Bush administration, Keith Olbermann risked public safety and continually mocked and scoffed at the Bush administration for announcing what they perceived as credible terrorist threats, just like the real and existential threat that unfolded today as announced by President Obama. If you still get your news from this hack, you are in denial. If you won't now admit that Keith Olbermann has nothing but an axe to grind and a complete political bias and only reports what he sees fit, then you are in a world of delusion. Admit it, Keith Olbermann sycophants. Admit it, he's a asshole.